I think my numbers are skewed because I'm very picky with if I'm going to go drive. I don't care if it's 15 minutes or 15 hours. I'm very picky. I want to make sure they understand on that second call like what's going on. So I'm not booking an appointment just because they might vaguely be interested. I'm booking an appointment because they said, "Yes, I'm interested. Let's meet," essentially. Um and
John,
so that
just to
that's where
tell
I
you,
need you to push
I
back
would
on me.
I was just kidding. I was making a joke. You want an
Yeah,
appointment, you got to take it. That's all I was saying. I wasn't.
yeah, no. And I'm saying please push back on me. Like if you guys think I'm being too picky, I'm not saying I'm close to that. I'm saying correct me.
All right, let's do this then. And this is going to be something that everybody wants to probably hear. So, John, you have probably some kind of criteria of when you go on an appointment. What is that for you?
That I need them to understand they're not getting their money right away. Um and that they are open to either a lease purchase AO or seller financing of some sort.
Okay. That's the big one for me always is the not needing money today thing, right? Because you guys, as you know, no matter what deal you do, typically term length is the biggest objection. So for me, if I know somebody can have time on their hands, that's like the main thing that I'm looking for. Now, obviously, if you guys are having trouble and you're banging your head against the wall trying to book appointments, then yeah, you got to loosen those criteria so that you can get out there and work on the skill set. Because outside the fact of having criterias, which is great, like you got to get really good on an appointment so that when you're good and you're confident on an appointment, you find more appointments because you're not looking for reasons why they're not a fit. You're more confident in your skill set to convert than you are if they're open. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
So I think that's like confidence is going to come in. You don't just get confident in this business. You get confident in first calls, then you get confident in follow-ups, and you get confident in appointments. But there's a block somewhere. I'm not as familiar with offers. I don't feel like I'm creative enough yet to really think outside of just your standard like foundational offers, right? And then you work on that skill set. When you get confident in all 7 steps, that's when you've arrived, right? That's when it's like you start finding things you wouldn't have found before because you're not banking on the fact of like you see that there's some motivation. Well, it's probably worth me getting out there because I know when I get out there, I have a very good chance of converting instead of, all right, does this person fit in the window? Well, you know what? It's probably not going to be a deal anyways. And is it worth the mileage? Like that's the things you tell yourself when you're not confident in your own skill set. So that's why it's important that you get the reps so you can find that confidence.
Gotcha.
I,
That's very helpful.
I mean, is that accurate for anybody of how they're feeling confidence wise in appointments? Because it's a tough skill set to get to.